That is how they just go. When they see me dress up.
36 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock, welcome back to the Now Morning Show. Now, Christmas in D Square is back, and joining me on set to talk more about it are two councillors. Councillor Abena Hartley from the Port of Spain Corporation and also Councillor Malouia Bourne, also from the Port of Spain City Corporation. Ladies, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having
So
us.
Christmas in D Square, we had it last year. It seemed to be a success, so we're having it again this year. I'm going to come to you first, Abena. Tell us about it.
Thank you so much for having us. So Christmas in the Square 2022 is the second dispensation of this activity. Now, I know that most people think that the City Corporation is only responsible for building box drain and fixing roads, but we also are responsible for creating economic activity.
Okay.
And so under the committee that I chair, the Local Economic Development Committee and Strategic Development, we have decided that it is important for us to create a space for residents of the city to come and ply their trade, and not only limiting residents of Port of Spain. Of course, you know, we try to be all inclusive because many people pass through and traverse through Port of Spain.
Yes.
So we are having this Christmas in the Square for the second time. The first one was in 2021, whilst we were still under a bit of restrictions.
How was that?
It was hard. It was hard,
Yeah.
but we are brave. And the fact that we can do it again means that we believe in the product that we are selling.
Yeah, definitely. Malouia, I'm going to bring you in here because I'm wondering what are some of the things we can see at the Christmas in the Square?
So some of the items that persons can come and sell are like haberdashery goods, artisans, toys, Christmas decor, you know, along those lines, jewelry, etc., especially those who are into the jewelry making. Because last year we had a lot of persons who came who made their own jewelry, and the sales was quite fine. I myself purchased a few of the jewelry that persons handmade for themselves, though. It was beautiful. Yes, it was.
Amazing.
So those are some of the things, and they can also look out for one or two entertainment as well in Woodford Square. So, you know, persons can come on down, feel a sense of, you know, enjoyment, enjoy that Christmas spirit that it is we are bringing into Woodford Square, into the capital city at this point in time.
No, I didn't hear eats. I didn't hear about my punch or crab. I didn't hear any sauce.
Yes, Christmas. What is Christmas?
Christmas
That's what I want to know.
Yes. Correct is right, yes.
So we have invited vendors to also come and sell those types of goods as well. So seasonal items. I mean, it is easy to go to a store and buy toys in bulk, but we really want our local artists to come and showcase the items that they have been making all year, especially in preparation for Christmas. And of course, these are gift items as well. I was so excited this year, actually, when I was decorating my home last week, to pull out some of the items that I purchased as well from persons who sold their stuff last year. So yeah, we're really excited to have it. Of course, it's going to be a safe space. I know people are concerned about crime in Port of Spain. We have a very active city police. It is not market police. We have city police.
Please make the distinction.
Yes, please. Headed by our Superintendent Charles, who every year with his team does a Christmas
drive.
Against crime.
Yeah.
Right.
So
They launch it on the promenade.
Yes. So, I mean, who doesn't want to come and shop in Port of Spain the week before Christmas? I mean, excitement.
Now, it runs from the 19th to the 23rd.
Yes.
What are the opening and closing times?
The opening and closing times are from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Registration is still ongoing. It's from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Persons can visit City Hall upstairs on the first floor. We have a registration booth there, and persons can also pay their money in order to get a booth in the square. It's $175 per day.
Okay.
Right. As we said, it runs from the 19th to the 23rd, and from there you get your own tent, you get your table. We provide the tables, and we provide 2 chairs as well.
Okay.
So you're fully secured.
Yes, yeah.
Persons are fully secured.
Yeah. Going back to that safety issue, Abena, I know that you said that you have your different police, but what is the difference between what we're going to be seeing on the day and the other sort of vendor police?
So, because it is a program enclosed within the square, our city police, again headed by our superintendent, we man the city in addition to the TTPS.
Yeah.
We dress similarly, but there is a city police badge that distinguishes us, so that our efforts are targeted to the consumer as well as the average person that is using the city in whatever way. So that would be the taxi driver, the mother who's taking her child to shop, the elderly person who is coming down just to sit in the square. So our efforts are specifically targeted to the season because we know that there's a lot of activity going on.
Do they have the same rights as a police officer in terms of if they have been found to trespass or anything like that, they will be arrested?
Oh, yes, yes,
correct.
Okay,
yes,
good.
correct. Yes,
Nice.
yes.
And parking in the city, because I know sometimes you're coming down with your cars, maybe all the car parks are full. How are you going to be managing that parking on the streets?
All right. So we do, or would you like to take that?
No, basically managing the parking. Well, we try to let persons know, please don't park on the corners itself because it's hard from someone who is coming out to swing down onto a main street. You know, sometimes your cars may collide with each other. Parking within the capital city, I would leave that in the hands of our capable city police.
Yes.
They have an idea as to what it is they're going to do. They have they mapped out everything as to how it is they're going to curb this situation. So basically, yeah.
And then around the square, so Woodford Square is bounded by Knox Street, Frederick Street, Hart Street, and Abercrombie Street. Of course, no parking is allowed on Abercrombie side by the Red House, but along Knox Street and Frederick Street, there are some available spots, so that we will be in constant conversation with our superintendent to ensure that parking is available. But as you rightfully said, there are car parks along the street that persons can use. Yes,
Okay,
all the way down to South Key.
Yeah, nice. Now, I know that we can't get too much into the prices, but I mean, Abena, you said that you'd have been pulling out some of the stuff you purchased last year.
Yes.
How are the prices down at the square?
So depending on the type of items, so of course, if we have plants and that type of shrubbery, those go from 100 up. Then there are jewelry. So there's jewelry. There's also hand-painted items that ranges from $50 upwards.
Nice.
So it's a variation.
Okay.
It's a variation.
Okay, nice. Now, I know also in the heart of Port of Spain, while we do have the square, we also have the East Port of Spain Plaza. And I was wondering, is it that, do you guys think that you're in direct competition with them, or is it that there's space for everybody?
There is space for everybody.
No competition at all. No competition at all.
Because these are targeted items that we are putting on sale. Of course, we know we have the Charlotte Street vending
strip as well.
Yes.
And that is targeted towards more fresh goods, fruits,
produce.
Yes.
Market stuff, market supplies, and all these things. We are more targeting
the seasonal
items.
Yeah,
Okay.
Specific to Christmas. So we were very particular in who we invited to participate in the square for this event. Again, because we didn't want to make it like any other market.
Yes,
You know, there are lots of flea markets happening. And then also in Port of Spain, you may think, well, we have Charlotte Street, well, you could go on Henry Street. No, these are artisans that we have invited. These are specialty items for Christmas, specific to Christmas.
Yeah, but you'll still see like jewelry and stuff like that.
Of course.
So Christmas gifts, decorations, etc.
Yeah, toys and all these things. And as you said, your pastel and your sorrel and your ginger beer, all these things will also be on sale as well. So, you know, for persons who work in and around the capital city, because, you know, within the time, we chose the time 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So persons who work in and around the capital city, especially when it's lunchtime, you know, you want a slice of black cake, you want a pastel, you feel for something different on the lunchtime, come through in Woodford Square, come to get your sorrel, get, you know, your Christmas stuff, and, you know, feel happy.
Nice.
And be entertained.
I love it. I love the and be entertained.
And the entertainment.
Well, Malouia, Abena, thank you so much for coming in and just sharing about Christmas in D Square, the second edition. Remember, it runs from the 19th to the 23rd, begins from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Remember, and registration is still open. You're on the Now Morning Show. We're going to take a break and be right back. Stay with us.